Here's my review of The Bear. I thought that this show was great. Because it's so simplistic, it's entirely character driven. We follow Carmen, who, after in the wake of his brother's suicide, must return to his hometown and take over his brother's restaurant called The Beef. And it's really just simplistic, like day to day, him dealing with customers, and it kind of like really feels very stressful as like he's kind of ordering his crew around, and with all these customers running in, he's got to do things really fast, and it's just really engaging. And it's like, although he can be kind of rude to a lot of his workers, you kind of do empathize with them because obviously his brother committed suicide. And another standout character, I think, is Sydney. Sydney is great too. She kind of gets a job like in the first episode, and you kind of see her kind of adapt to this environment. And I think that she's a great character. But like I said, I think a lot of this show is showing, like, seeing how stressful it can be, like doing of Carmen just ordering around people, and just how fast he needs everything to go. And it's just very fun to watch. And I do think that Sydney is probably a really big standout here. I think that she's great because she's just trying to like just do her best, and she's kind of getting overworked a lot of the stuff. So you do kind of empathize with her a lot. And she does eventually quit. And so then that kind of makes Carmen even more stressed out. And you kind of feel bad for both of them because I think over the course of this season, they do a really good job with all these characters to kind of make you to get to care about them all. And we find out that Mikey, Carmen's brother, like hid a ton of money in all of these tomato cans, which doesn't really make any sense. But we find out that he got it from. We find out that yeah, he had like $200,000 in, like, he got that from a loan. So then it's kind of a big happy ending. And then the show ends, or at least the season ends, with them just having a big family dinner, because you kind of get to grow and meet these characters throughout the course of the season. And it's just a very satisfying ending. And there are a lot of fun characters in here. But yeah, overall, I think that this show has great characters, a great flashback. I think this scene with him and his brother was just really nice. And I think really great pacing with these episodes only being around half an hour. I think the last episode is around an hour, but it just never really feels too long. And it's just a great show. Overall, I highly recommend it. I think it was a really good show.